In this chapter, we have created a root folder, a site folder, if you will, for all our stuff. I am in Dreamweaver. I can see it right here. One of the things that's required in order to make it work, so Dreamweaver can do the work to the remote, is you have to set up how you're going to do that. So let's talk about that now. If I expand this area out like this, it's going to tell me define a remote server because I don't have one yet. If I click this button up here to connect, it's going to say you can't connect. Do you want to define the remote server? So that's another way. We're going to do it this way. Go up to the word site on the pull-down menu and go down to Manage Sites. If you have more than one site, select the one that you want to work on, and then just double-click on it. Now there it is. We've been here, but we haven't been here yet. Servers. Go ahead and click. You can have more than one server connecting this site. We just want one. We're going to click the plus sign down here. Now, first of all, you want to name it. In the United States, one of the hosts that I use is American Telephone and Telegraph, AT&T. I'm going to type in AT&T. What do you want to connect using? Come into here. We have several choices. This is also a discussion you need to have with your hosting service. FTP is File Transfer Protocol. That's what we're going to use. But you also have an SFTP, which is Secure File Transfer. FTP is sent unencoded. So if you got a good hacker, it is possible that they would be able to get your username and your passcode. SFTP is encoded. Again, this is up to a conversation you're going to have with your hosting service, what you use. You also have FTP over a secure socket link, implicit or explicit, several different ways that we can do this. Let's leave that on FTP. We need an FTP address. It could be something like this. It could be an address that starts actually with FTP. It could be the actual physical numerical address. Doesn't matter. Now, the port 21 is probably one of the most common ports you use, but if you want to change that for whatever reason, maybe security, you need again to discuss that with your host. Username, password, again, you get this stuff from the host. Now, you have a save option. Now, what does that mean? If you deselect that, every time you try to connect into the FTP, it's going to say what's your password. So it depends on how secure your site is or how paranoid you are. Now, I work in my own studio. My computer can't even be turned on without a security code, and I'm the only one that knows that, and I'm the only one that has access to my studio. So I feel pretty safe. Now, if we try to test this, it's not going to work because I made up the username and password, obviously. But when you click test, you want to see success, that it connected. Now, you can also have a root directory, just like a path on your computer. So it might go something like this. Where are those files? The web URL is there, realandy.com, because we set that up earlier in this chapter. That's all we really need for now. Go ahead and click Save, and then click Save again. Click Done. Notice it thinks there's a good one because it doesn't say set it up anymore. It assumes that what we did will work. Later on, what I am going to do is I'm going to change that to my passcode and my username so that you can actually see how this works back and forth. But we have set up a fictitious FTP. We're ready not only to create the site, but we're ready to put it out on our host and make it live.